What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Big D here. Time to review Tyrant, Season 2, Episode 11, titled Desert Storm. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, please go to fx.com/time and watch the full episode there. Next week is the season finale. Oh my gosh. I thought it would be 13 episodes. I guess it's 12 episodes, but no word on Season 3 yet. Hopefully, if the ratings do good at the finale, they will announce, hey, FX renews it for a Season 3. So that would be freaking spectacular. I wish they could have announced it when they announced the Strange Season 3. Would have made perfect sense. But so far, the sophomore year's been going really great. So I enjoy this season a lot. So that's just me. Should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons and final score. Real quick, if you're new to my channel or if you've been watching for a few weeks, I'll put a link down below. Yesterday I watched the new Owen Wilson movie, No Escape. My non-spoiler review is out. I don't spoil nothing in there. I talk about it, pros and cons, tell you whether you should go see the movie. So No Escape review, link down below. Also tomorrow I'm going to go see the movie We Are Your Friends with Zac Efron. So stay tuned for that. That will be a non-spoiler review also. Let's get right to Tyrant. And I just reviewed Public Morals, the new series premiere for TNT, that show. Go ahead and check the review out if you're interested in Public Morals. That is a spoiler review, though. Tyrant. Viewer discretion advised. You hear about that new FX, or Sons of Anarchy spinoff going down? Psst. How about we have a Tyrant spinoff? Molly and Sammy. The American version. It's kind of what Sons of Anarchy is doing. That's basically how the spinoff is. Anyway, let's get out of this hysteria. First off, Molly sees Jamal, and this is it, man. Molly basically comes out, Barry's alive, and I was like, whoa, Molly, Jesus, and I do not know what you're talking about. You're delusional. Jamal's trying to cover it up and everything, and she reveals Barry's alive, so he grabs her and he kind of holds her by the neck, and Layla comes in and everything, let her go type of thing. He's good. I mean, I'll strong. So Barry and co, his team of 40, are taking over this tent, this camp, and it's a sandstorm, so you can't hear the AK going off. So they're taking people out one by one. They go in. It's very brutal. I mean, people are getting shot. You see the bullets go through, and not like the actual bullet, but boom, 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 boom. You see the blood and the splash and everything. So they're there, and then they're surrounded by the Caliphat. So Layla got Rami out because she's working with Molly now, and the Somalian, the army that Jamal had, or not Somali, is it Solomon? So excuse me, Solomon. And they're like, she paid with the money that I guess not Sammy's anymore. So wow. So the enemies are firing, and they end up stop shooting because Ehud was like, hey, make sure you stop your fire. I'll be there within less than an hour. I want to see Hali for myself. So they wait for Ehab. Molly basically, that's where she begs Solomon and she pays him. And Rami returns. So Layla did treason towards Jamal. So Jamal could kill Layla if he wants to. And, that could happen. Did a little hateful eat there. So yeah. Barry and Sammy have a little moment there. I love you, Sammy. I love you too, Dad. Dad? And it's kind of like, oh, Barry's such a jerk. He was like, I love you, Sammy. Mute. Walk away like a boss, man. Oh, yeah. So Ehab wants Hali. I want Hali. Come out. You have 1 minute. 30 seconds. All that. And basically this soldier sacrifices himself, man. He's like, I am Hali. He goes down and he talks to Ehab and everything. He ends up getting stabbed. This guy, excuse me, I'm going to get his name wrong, but Abu Mad, who is the guy who doesn't look like he even belongs in the war zone. He has a nice fresh, he looks so clean. I mean, not clean as I'm not racist. I'm talking about, he looks so rich boy, like a model play. He looks too nice to be a big warlord, or I rule all these people, type of guy. So he looks so like a diva in a way. So he's there and he's like, Ehab, I told you not to do this. And he ends up shooting the sacrifice guy, and it was like, and you see the bullet and everything. Like, that was gross and cool. Like, hey, at least, and then when he saw the gun, he was like that reaction there was really intense. So he ends up killing the sacrifice. Ehab is taken away, and they end up starting a fire back. And I love doing this. It was a firefight. I love doing that. I'm sorry, guys. So a firefight goes down. Ehab is locked up, and basically it's the last stand. Jamal and Barry and this other guy are there, and he's basically, this is my last moment. We're surrounded. They're like less than a few feet away from me, and he's just there closing his eyes, and there's like this is it. And then you hear choppers coming, and then everybody just start mauling down, dude. And of course Abu Mad ended up driving away. Abu Mad escapes. Overall, Ehad is killed, or so we think. He's like, no man, Abu Mad. It's seriously intense. A bunch of drums are dropping. You're telling me Abu Mad didn't get hit once? Are you serious? I wanted him to get in the truck. Let's leave him. And then Ehab could have died there. But either way, Layla tells Jamal the truth basically, and she's like, I did treason. I let Rami go. They're winning the battle right now. We are on the offense. Or we are on the defense. Winning that offense, defense. And he's like, no, why would you do such a thing? Well, that's how Jamal would do. But he's pissed, but he doesn't say, you're dead. And he's just Layla and Ahmed just kind of walk out. So the truth is out there. That's always my good people. Mulder and Scully. So Barry is done with the war and killing. Ehab is alive and he's brought in, and his arm is missing, and literally it's just a bunch of pointy ends of the bone. It's weird and gross. I mean, every single part of his arm is spiked, where he's he could literally go move and you'll get cut and stabbed and killed by his little spikes. It's gross and weird, and I was he's blinded by the left side, and he's burnt. He's not going to make it. Most likely he's going to die. But, damn. Yikes. I want Barry to be remember me, Ehab? I killed your wife. It's almost like the line, I killed your father. No. But whatever. So Jamal sees Barry's video and everything, basically saying how he was telling Sammy he's alive and all that. So now Jamal knows that Barry's alive, and I have a feeling Barry's going to shave very soon. What did I think about this episode overall, guys? For the episode before the finale. This is the calm before the storm, and the storm even happened in this episode, but the high war is over now, and it's time to go back to the dialogue war between Jamal, Barry, the family, the Al-Fahids. The pros first. The action in here is so well directed and so well choreographed, even though you're kind of well, Barry should have got shot, other people are getting shot, but the way it's consistent, the way you see him shooting and someone getting shot behind him, someone over there getting shot, and it's so, not real, I've never been in a real war fight, but obviously, just the way it's all happening, and it goes in order, and it goes in motion, it feels real in a sort of sense where they're there. Jamal himself, the actor, every week I say deserves an Emmy nomination. Jamal, the actor, the character, did such a fantastic job in this episode. As always, the dialogue, the reactions, the look. But he didn't steal the show, but in this episode itself. But he was awesome. Barry, the actor, Adam Rayner, awesome job as always. I do enjoy what he did this episode. He was more interesting than last week's episode. The sacrifice, that whole scene there, very intense. I almost cried, but I wanted to cry so bad, but my eyes wouldn't let me. I was like, come on, cry. Why am I not feeling it? But still, I think it was well performed and directed. Ehab himself, from going him mad, he's angry and he's going psychotic just over his wife. and the whole like she thinks you're a bad man. And he's like, no, and he like stabbed him with a knife and everything, and then going from spiky bones, like it's really intense for his character. Perfect way to end when you think about it. The ending, I really do enjoy the ending with Ihab being brought in. That's a really cool ending. It's great to see that Barry's done with the killing, but then you're thinking, damn. Now if Tyrant gets renewed for Season 3, what's going to happen really in Season 3? I guess no more action from Barry. Rami is out. I'm glad he wasn't locked up, except we didn't get to see him locked up then last week. Like a scene with him in the jail cell. I guess he's out of there, but that's pretty good. And it looked a little bit weird in that uniform that Solomon's men are wearing, but I guess it works. The opening also is a very good opening. Tyrant's always good with the openings when Molly sees Jamal, and also when she reveals Barry's alive, and when Barry is surrounded. That was a really perfect opening for an episode. Almost like a series finale opening. The effects, the CGI effects were really good. They weren't bad. They weren't like, oh wow, that's crappy, this is sci-fi effects here. No, the effects were really good, and the actual practical effects, some of the blood, and then the fake blood. So overall, the effects and practical effects and CGI effects were totally fine. They didn't bother me one bit, and there were a lot of bloody effects in here, and it totally worked. Totally worked. Also, the music in here, I was noticing in slow scenes, I was like, imagine Layla and Jamal talking. It's quiet on set. There's just a camera. There's no music. It's just them talking. But when they add the music and you're thinking, wow, this is actually... They have to add the music to the scene. They have to pick the music. They have to make the music. They have to find the music. That's really a lot of hard work. So the emotion is in there in the music too. And the directing overall. Every Tyrant episode is awesome at directing. And the close-up shots and the long shots and the big scale shots. Always perfect as well. The cons. Abu Mad escaped. Really? Can you just kill him off already? Because he's not that great of a villain and he's kind of annoying. Not anything offense to the actor. Molly, she's annoying. I don't like her. I really don't care for her. You know me every week if you're watching me. I had nothing against the actress, but the character herself, Molly, I don't care. It was slow with Layla, with the scenes, and Ahmed. Those were slow scenes. They weren't boring or they weren't horrible scenes. They were well acted, yeah, well performed, but slow. Everything else is really interesting and high peaked, and this one was more just slow and like I kind of want you to pace it up so we can see other characters. Overall, it's a great episode. I'm going to give it this Tyrant Season 2 Episode 11 Desert Storm an A-. It's a great episode overall, guys. I enjoyed myself. The action was awesome. The dialogue, the directing, the effects, all of it was really great. If you have not seen this episode, I just spoiled it for you. Well, damn. I shouldn't have done that. You gotta see this episode. And if you have, tell me down below, what did you think about this Tyrant episode? And are you excited and sad that next week is the season finale? I hope you guys enjoy yourselves this week. Don't forget, tomorrow We Are Your Friends review will be out. And I'll see you all next Wednesday. Because I review Wednesday, not Tuesday. You know, it's just, I'm in school. So, yeah. May the spark be with you always.